TradeQuest is a program that aims to give the participating students the realistic experience of investment.
TradeQuest program commenced in 1997. It was at the time piloted by Bahrain School, and it meant to offer students a way to understand, to have a better understanding of the financial securities and financial markets in Bahrain and in the world.
And throughout a 6-month period, the student analyze and select shares to invest with the assistance of an investment advisor who would be currently working in the financial industry. This is to achieve the highest return, but it's not only about the returns, because at the end of the program, the student will not only learn the basics of trading in the stock market, but will also develop their presentation, teamwork and coordination skills.
TradeQuest is an amazing opportunity for students to learn about trading stocks. It really complements their studies in business and economics. The fantastic thing for St Christopher students is that the whole process is really student-led, and it's a great opportunity for them to learn independently.
Because we believe that TradeQuest is in line with what we want our students to become, what we want our students to achieve in the end. Our students' involvement in the TradeQuest program kind of brought out in them the IB learner profile.
It's one of the experiences that I find our students remember more than any other experience they have at school. It's a very challenging 6 months. Students work very, very hard, but they get a tremendous amount out of the experience. It builds great teamwork. It builds a lot of confidence, and the students like the fact that they have faced a great challenge and learnt a lot and also overcome it.
It has helped me understand the economics of the world in a better way. It has made my students grow up from zeros to heroes. They have understood the challenges of public speaking. They have moved up from being a shy person to being a more public-oriented.
I started in 2003, and I knew nothing about investment. So I'm learning as well. I'm a teacher. I enjoy watching the students grow and watch their first presentation and their last presentation, and we enjoy seeing the development between first and last.
Actually, TradeQuest has given our students abundant opportunity to present their speech. Their presentation skills have improved, and actually they have got the amazing experience of trading in the real life situation.
So our role as a judge in TradeQuest is basically to challenge students and make sure that they have a well-rounded understanding of capital markets, of what's happening in the finance industry and in the global economy overall. These students will have gone through a very steep learning curve over the past few months, and so it is important to make sure that within their understanding that there are no gaps.
So the role of a financial advisor is to guide the team of students that are working with them and make sure that they get the most out of this experience. It's a very unique experience for them. A lot of them come with very minimal basic understanding of how investments or investment decisions are being made. And so it's very important to instill the fundamentals of this field into them before they launch and start this challenge.
At the beginning of TradeQuest, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to gain from the program on its own. But after the first trading period and the second trading period, I noticed that I found a personal growth, an interpersonal growth, and an academic growth. I was able to interact with my team members in an efficient manner and to communicate with them the point that I wanted to convey. And at the same time, I had an academic growth, which was understanding the stock market, the New York Stock Exchange and the Bahrain bourse, understanding both markets up to the extent that I know when to trade, how to trade, and why to trade.
Before starting TradeQuest, We were quite intimidated about the judging panel and how we were supposed to speak in front of a big audience, answering questions on our feet. But as we started with the competition and we went on, it became more and more interesting, more enjoyable, and it was a really good learning experience for us.
I joined the TradeQuest program in order to learn more about the stock markets and how they function, as well as get first-hand experience with them in a risk-free environment. I don't get to lose any money. And I think that I did accomplish this goal, and I learned a lot in terms of not panicking when the markets go down and the entire portfolio is going down. I felt like that's a really good experience.
In order to do TradeQuest, we had to do a lot of research. We had to research various economic indicators, and we had to look into the way the stock market works.
TradeQuest is something which was very, very interesting to add to my life. It created a new dimension as to how I looked at things in life. The stock market is something which is very volatile indeed, and it kind of creates a different way of thinking in your head.
We as a team learned to collaborate more efficiently and make decisions in time, and that of course developed our skills and learning more about the stock exchange and its nature and how it behaves differs from a certain stock to another, and that of course we learned over the challenge, TradeQuest challenge.
So I think overall it was a great experience because we did get a lot out of it. There's a lot that you learn from first hand that can't be learned from books or any just random website. It's just that experience that is very invaluable, and I think it's a great program that everyone should do if they have any interest in the stock market or economic activity. I think it's a really good first-hand experience that you can have.
TradeQuest is a useful program since you'll need to learn about stocks, the market, how does it feel like to be a trader in the New York Stock Exchange and the Bahrain Bus.
And I would definitely recommend this program to all students who are interested in the stock market or even interested in learning how to speak in front of a large audience, because that is in fact what we do. That is what makes up a large proportion of our marks. And it's a great way to network with other students and to be able to grow as a person.
And it's good to mention that the skills the student gain by taking part of the TradeQuest comes in line with the implementation of our strategy, which has a main objective of the spreading of the investment awareness among citizens and the residents in our country. Also, TradeQuest is a fine example of collaboration between the governmental institutions and the private sector. Since its inception, it has been highly supported and sponsored by various governmental institutions, such as the Ministry of Finance, represented by His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance, and also His Excellency Rashid Al Mi'raj, the Governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain. Also, there are various financial institutions that we truly appreciate their support, and I would like also to thank them and thank everyone who helped us and assist us to make this a successful program. And we wish the student a very bright future ahead.